The shareholders of Nigeria's defense forces, according to the news, has come together and agreed, signed documents to produce their own ammunition in Nigeria. Of course, this is good news because Nigerians, they produce car just like Ghana. It's just that they like that Porsche car. What is the name? VCV. I'm joking. They like the foreign cars, they don't use their own. That's the problem. But this to me is good news. The way the world is going now, those who hold it have power. So for Africa to defend themselves, they also need to start producing their own. South Africa is producing their own. So Nigeria is also following. I don't know any other country in Africa that's also producing their ammunition. Please, you can share the information with us. We learn from each other as always. To me, this is good news because the way the country is going or Africa is going, relying on foreign things, anything foreign is out of hand. It is too late to be doing this, but it's better than not to do it at all. Please listen to the news and I'll be back. Thank you so much for your time.
Stakeholders in the defense sector are in Abuja to sign an agreement that will drive Nigeria's indigenous defense innovation. The Memorandum of Understanding aims to establish a local ammunition production factory, a key move towards bolstering the nation's defense and reducing reliance on foreign imports.
As African nations continue to confront threats to peace and stability, it is essential that we work together to enhance our defense capabilities and foster regional cooperation.
Nigeria, like much of Africa, faces widespread insecurity and relies heavily on imported military hardware for its security needs. The country spends around $2 billion annually on defense imports, sourcing equipment from nations like the US, Russia, and China. Nigeria now seeks to reduce this burden.
Yes, families, you heard that. $2 billion. That is a lot of money, considering you have to change Naira to that dollars. It is a lot of money. So congratulations to Tinubu and his team for doing that, and the shareholders who has think twice of doing this. This is about time. Here we share anything good and anything bad. If you do good, we'll praise you. Today, I'm not singing Tinubu must go. Tinubu must go. I'm saying Tinubu must stay. And I hope and pray that this will come to pass. We know what this does, but you have to. Ammunitions in Nigeria is not easy. Each and everyone is holding something. It's crazy, and that's why kidnapping is, you know, in a high level in Nigeria. It has become a business. So part of me is saying producing it in the country will get it worse. But whether you produce it or not, they will go and get it. $2 billion is a lot. That will put that money into the system. When people are protesting that they are hungry, it will help. Apart from that, it's job creation. So it's win-win situation, whether it's deadly or no. It is something that every country need to think of. We cannot be going and begging for defense all the time. They will come to train you just for you to buy their ammunition. Like we are speaking now, Burkina Faso, AAS, they are in Russia. For what? For what they don't have, which is ammunition. So it's the start of it. Each and every country should produce their own, whether it's rubbish or not, just produce it and know how to use it when the time comes, because they have already warned us that they will come one day when we refuse to give them what they want. I pray that World War III will not happen. But the way we have greedy people as leaders, definitely, I don't want it to happen now. But you can tell, it's in the air. You cannot produce ammunitions and keep it under your bed without anything happening. But like the news says, the threat is high And so they have to produce their own. When you produce, no one will say, oh no, if you don't sign this, we will not give you ammunition. If you don't sign that, we will not give you this ammunition or we will not give you food. Mr. Tinubu, next time, you know the thing, the reason why your people are demonstrating, they said hunger. Deal with that aspect as well. I heard from a close friend that when they farm, there are people that comes to farm and beat all the farmers or send their cows to the farm to destroy the farm. And she was telling me that her family lost a lot of money doing farming. Please, if somebody come to across this video, please send it to him. Tackle that as well now before it's too late. Tackle that. At your age, leave a good legacy that people will talk about. Tackle that hunger now so it will not happen again. Don't say that, oh, you'll be going within a short time, so you don't care. Just make that your legacy. Tackle that. More tractors. I know you produce the tractors in Nigeria already. I know a factory that produce tractor. All you need to do, this 2 billion, just give that person a bit of that money and let them produce more. You don't have to import it. No, it's already produced in the country. Spread it and send securities. Those securities you send to terrorize the protesters, please send them to guide the farmers as they are doing Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. Send them to the farms, let them protect them. It's like gold. If there's food on the table, no one will go and protest. Leave that legacy, President. Leave that. So one day people can say you have changed it. Please let's listen to more and I'll end this video here.
Partnerships opens new doors and new avenues for us to be able to put our security architecture and infrastructure within our own hands, and also to improve the security situation across northern Nigeria and across Nigeria as a whole.
And we can be able to achieve this production capacity. We will not have the problem of this foreign exchange pressure because we'll be buying with our local currency.
Nigeria's military consumes around 350 million rounds of ammunition yearly, including police and paramilitary forces. By meeting up to 70% of this demand locally, the project is expected to position Nigeria as a key player in Africa's defense sector.
Yes, families, you heard that the exchange rate in particular is the one that is killing Africans' economy. They know it. We must reduce the way we import things into our countries because, as always, they will not give you the quality one. They will give you the class C or D that they call it because you cannot afford the high quality one. We must reduce it at all costs. For me, I'm happy that it will create job as well. This is win-win situation. I hope other African countries will follow, and I pray that it will not end up in wrong hands. Please, my people, Nigerians, take care of those ammunitions. You know what it will be used for. Protect them. Don't let them go out just like that. Don't let corrupt people enter into that place because I said that before. It can be blessing to the country or Africa as a whole, or it can be a case as well. Protect it. It's not toys. Please listen to more and I'll end this video here. Thank you so much.
Sector.
Nigeria, with its rich resources and diverse talent pool, has the potential to lead in development of cutting-edge defense technologies.
The MOU would serve as a platform for stakeholders to explore further collaboration and innovations. The focus is now on how these partnerships can shape the future of defense technology in Nigeria and across the African continent.
Credit to Africa News. Families, you heard that. I will leave you here. Thank you, my returning subscribers, new ones, those who are passing by. Thank you so much. If you like what I'm doing here, why not like the video? Why not subscribe to support this channel? Here I react on anything concerning Africa. God bless you all. Please leave your comment what you think about this production that is about to take place in Nigeria. To me, is good. So Tinubu, congratulations. We'll put this under your name that it was or it is through your leadership that we have this factory. Whether it was in progress before you came or not, let it start now. Let other African leaders also come to your country with their currency and buy from you. It will be cheaper than sending the money to any other country and then you go back and borrow from them. God bless Africa. Thank you. I will see you soon. Bye bye.